Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, good morning.
How are you?
Oh, fantastic. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Week's
Good.
about over.
Yeah, it's Friday. Yeah, we
Yep.
can't complain about too much, right?
Let me see. All right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I need help. I need help with some marketing, lead generation.
Sure.
I'm really kind of just getting most of my clients from referrals.
Okay.
I've done like my website by myself. I've done Google Ads by myself, and I kind of just I don't know what I'm doing. I know how to do the bookkeeping, and I don't know how to do
Yeah,
the other side of stuff.
for sure.
Um,
Is that the service that you're selling? Mostly bookkeeping? I saw VA
yes,
services. Is it just you or do you have a team?
I do have a team,
Okay.
and I do bookkeeping. I do payroll. I can do like payroll, sales taxes, not payroll, sales, payroll taxes and sales taxes.
What makes you the
Um,
most money? What's the easiest that makes the most money? That's usually where we start.
It depends because I
Okay.
feel like some of my clients, I kind of meet them where they're at,
Sure.
and I don't think I have anything that's like making me the most money right now.
Do you have an industry that you specialize in? Do you have an industry that you generally like the people the most, or kind of like
Um,
ideal client situation?
I would say service-based, and let me kind of back up.
Oh,
So
sorry.
I run my own firm and I work for another firm as a contractor.
Okay.
So on my side, which is Peak VA Solutions, I have about 15 to 20 clients
Nice.
and I partner with Belay Solutions.
Okay.
So that kind of brings it clients to me, and then I want to find more direct clients that's not under
Hmm.
someone. And then the other firm that I'm working with, I have about 80 clients that I work with there, and that's where I've gotten most of my experience. So I'm kind of trying to build up my business.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sure.
And I feel like with industries, I would say service-based restaurant, because those I can do automations with. So
Yeah,
like Toast and Extra Chef, any type of automation,
exactly what I'm
I'm going
talking
to do
about
it.
for
Yeah.
sure. Yep.
So
Okay.
I feel like those within bookkeeping is probably going to be the highest.
Okay.
Um, but speaking from just my firm, my highest paying client right now is a service-based business, just consulting, no type of
Gotcha. Yeah,
automation.
consulting is pretty much where the money always is,
Yeah,
with the least amount of work needed. Um, okay. Great. Do you have an email list right now?
I don't. I don't have nothing along
Okay,
nothing.
that's okay.
I don't
That's
even
okay.
send out like any campaigns for email, like nothing.
Okay. All right. Have you been doing any social media? Any kind of social media presence?
I would say yes. My husband posts on Instagram and LinkedIn for me. I
Awesome.
don't have Facebook. I think we have 2 LinkedIns, and then I'll post on my actual LinkedIn because I have a lot of people on there,
Okay.
and that's pretty
Good.
much it.
Awesome. Have we done any LinkedIn advertising?
No.
Okay. Just Google Ads. You said, are you doing some Meta or just Google?
Currently just Google Ads.
Okay. Sounds good. Are you interested in any kind of like webinars, those kind of funnels? So, um, like you would pre-record a webinar of talking about tax season is coming up. This is what you need for this year. These are the policies that have changed, that kind of thing. Um,
I would say no. I don't think I've been interested in webinars. I have before in the past, like this year, tried to do some courses on bookkeeping. Um, but again, the
is
marketing
that
side
something you want to
wasn't there.
continue or?
I would love to, but I
Yeah,
just don't
see,
have
it's
time.
gonna depend on honestly, so that is gonna fall into a different tier of ideal clients. So the people
Right.
who wanna learn how to do it are the
Yep.
people that don't have a lot of money. They honestly probably don't even have the time to learn bookkeeping, let alone do it themselves
Mhm.
correctly. So that's gonna be kind of a gray area. It'll definitely
Right.
be less of a priority than those qualified leads that you wanna
Mhm.
get in of your ideal client, which it's kind of 2 different audiences.
Yeah.
Um, that can help you grow. So if you're making video content, like social media is 90% video content now. People will follow you just every time you make a reel, everyone will follow you. Every time you make a reel, you'll get new followers on social media. It works like that. That's how they're promoting. Every time
Yeah.
make time to do a Facebook Live or something like that, even though it's Facebook and that's not really where your demographic is entirely, you'll get more followers and you'll build up social media following. Keep that in
Okay.
mind because you will want to figure out how to work some video content in.
Okay.
Even if you're recording all of your Zoom meetings and somebody asks you a good question and you give them a good answer and you cut out that snippet and you post it, that
Right.
even without you cut out your client, like, it's just
Mhm.
you, so you're keeping the confidentiality. Um, that's because you're already having the meeting, all you have to do is cut out that snippet. So,
Right.
okay, social media, I've gotten you completely off target. But so usually for leads, and you're not staying local, you're going nationwide?
Yes, some of my clients are in California, but I mean, I have experience with doing taxes in different states.
And there's no licensure based on state, right? You can do it for anyone. Is it different?
Yeah, I think it's different for CPAs. They might need licenses.
Okay, but just basic bookkeeping,
Right.
you don't need a license. Okay, perfect. So we're going pretty general. So what I would recommend is making sure that you have your services pretty well mapped out on your website, breaking it down by campaign. So the campaigns would be who your ideal client is, what industry they're in, what their pain points are, and how you can help them. Um,
Okay.
and for each of those campaigns, it would be a landing page, it would be
Right.
uh whatever your budget is for paid ads, and just ramping it up really slowly. So
Yeah.
um and it usually is based on how much a client is worth to you. So what is the average lifetime value of a client? And since you're starting pretty small, like we're gonna probably aim for maybe 10 qualified leads a month, something in there.
Hmm.
um and yeah, so we make those advertising campaigns, we make those landing pages, we start collecting emails, um, ramping up copy as much as we can. Content can go out on social media, see if we can get some videos going to improve your social media following. Um, and Yeah, and work up those warm leads and making
Okay.
sure that you have a good funnel for them once they come to your website. So you probably have a contact me, something like that.
Hmm.
Um, so your contact me really should be going into s- um a welcome funnel, an email funnel. So once they say, I'm interested, they should get an email talking about you, what your experience is. Um, you can even funnel that down to per campaign. So this person is hopefully they've clicked on a service industry advertising campaign, they've contacted you, and then they will get um, content that's relevant to their industry. So,
Right.
just a little welcome series about you and maybe a case study of someone that you've helped and what they came in with, and then what they have now, and how much better it is. And it's all sparkly and wonderful.
Right.
Um, so once they get into that funnel, they have just maybe three to start, three
Hmm.
opportunities to contact you to schedule.
Right.
Um, if you put So there's a couple ways you can do it. It depends on how hands-on you want to be. Probably in the beginning you'll want to be a little bit more hands-on. Um, how the funnels work as you grow is you have a Calendly link or something where they can schedule. And
Hmm.
then you put the burden of scheduling on them as you grow. So it fills up your calendar for you and you're a little bit more hands off.
Right.
As you're collecting info in the beginning, you can, reach out. You'll get their contact information. You can give them a call or send them an email, those kind of things. But then as the funnel builds up and you get more leads, they can schedule themselves and it takes the burden off of you. Again, automation, hooray.
Right.
Um, yeah,
Okay. Well, a few questions.
go for
So,
it.
as far as the lead generations, if they do come in, is that something that you can help with as far as reaching out, or
Yeah,
am I supposed to go in and call? Because I don't mind
yeah.
doing it, but I'm just curious on how much you
No,
can handle.
absolutely. Yeah, no, I can.
Okay.
It will help if you have a pitch deck.
Hmm.
Obviously, I'll need to know what your services are,
Hmm.
and, usually on that warm lead call, we don't talk about prices until we
Right.
figure out if they're a good client. So
Okay.
it's kind of honing in on who's a good client, who we wanna work with, what your services are, if they need those services, and what services they need. Uh,
Okay.
but yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And then my website currently is on Ionos,
Okay.
and I know I have like a cheaper version because I just didn't have the time to go into Wix and actually do everything that it recommends
Um,
me doing.
what's your URL? Where are you at? What's your,
The website,
yeah,
it's peakvasolutions.com.
okay. Am I allowed to make your website prettier?
Oh, for sure.
I can totally make your website prettier. I would start off by not having a man on the top of it.
Yeah, I just
I'm
don't put
kidding.
enough
That was a
time
joke.
into it. I know, like, but it's true. It's just those stock images. Pick one.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. I haven't worked with Ionos. Is that it's like a package thing, kind of like Wix,
No,
or
it's like Wix. I know they
okay,
have like different types of tiers. They have like um another package for e-commerce and
uh-huh,
shopping, and I think I have like the most basic one.
okay.
I did have a website on Wix before, so everything that is pretty much on Ionos is still there. I would just have to transfer the domain again.
Okay. Wix has become really popular because they have all these awesome integrations.
Mhm.
So you can integrate it really easily with MailChimp. So anybody that fills out
Right.
your contact goes right into MailChimp. If you decide you wanted to do events or something like that, you can set those up right on Wix. Um, and they have some really nice design packages. It's pretty easy to swap content out and things like that.
Okay.
So you don't have a picture of yourself on this website.
I used to. And there's another thing. The other bookkeeping firm that I work with, my picture is on their website.
Gotcha.
And
So
I don't want to put it up there again.
you don't you don't want your picture to be on your website.
I did not, just for privacy reasons.
Okay.
But I
Your
don't
picture's
mind
on
doing
your
it
web.
again.
I mean, you have a lot going for you as far as like you are different in the bookkeeping space.
Right.
Like you're not an old white man. And a lot of businesses who are now woman owned and those kind of things,
Right.
they're really cool things to push.
Yeah.
And a lot of people would be more comfortable working with you than they would with an old white man.
Hmm.
Um, just something to consider. Not that you want your entire brand to be based around that because that's also
Yeah.
kind of
Right.
annoying. But still, you should put something about you on the website, even if it's like
Yeah.
like a picture AI drew of you or something like that. Um, I think that's definitely a differentiator for your business, and,
Okay.
um, I would think so.
Okay.
But
Yeah, for
yeah, for
sure.
sure, I would consider moving back to Wix just for fun, but I'm sure even this,
Okay.
um, we can clean it up and make it look nicer. Do you have are you set your colors, like branding, things like that? You don't have a do you have a logo? I'm kind of in a smushed
I
version.
do have a logo, and it's kind of black, white, and gold.
Okay. Which are not the colors of your website.
Right. Nope. Everything's all over the place.
Okay.
So I'm fine with you going in there and going in Wix and just
Okay.
starting all over.
Yeah, no, definitely we can get some branding solidified. And it looks like from your links, I haven't clicked on them, you do have social set up.
Hmm.
Wow, look at all those mountains on Instagram. Those are lovely. Oh, there's your logo. That's nice. I You have a lot of mountains on Instagram there.
Yeah, my husband posts all of those.
He likes the mountains? Okay. That's I haven't seen that before. That's nice. Awesome. And are you interested in doing any kind of like written content? LinkedIn articles are getting really popular. Would you like to share your mind with the world, or would you
I
like
would
to be
say,
a thought
yeah.
leader in your space,
I would
or
say,
do we just want to sell services?
no, I would agree with that. I feel like it might take some time.
Sure.
Just, yeah, it's going to take time, especially right now. Right now is like the time to find more clients and get cleanups because it's almost the end of the year
Gotcha.
and prep for tax season. And I want to be prepared for next year, just to kind of get my client base up.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, perfect. We will do that as a something down the road. Okay, so you haven't posted on LinkedIn in a couple months, it looks like.
Mhm. And there's two LinkedIn's.
Oh, okay.
One is linked to my name, and that's the one that doesn't
Oh,
have
your
any
personal
posts.
page. Yeah.
And then there's another business one that has its own login.
Oh, you set it up all by itself? Okay.
And that one he posts to Instagram, the same as Instagram.
Gotcha. Okay. Sounds good. You can give yourself access to that page from your personal LinkedIn. So business profile, because this is set up as a business profile, which is great. So
Hmm.
if he logs in, he can share it with you, so you can access it right from your personal page, so you don't have to log into somewhere else.
Even if I have another business page.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I have like 12 business pages for
Okay.
various clients and things like that. There isn't a limit. Um, And since it's a business page, it should be linked to his personal account. Because it's a business page, I don't think you can just have a business page without a personal page. I haven't seen that before.
I don't think his
Um,
personal account is on there. It's just its own. Then it might not be a business account. It might be a personal account with the business name.
It's set up, well, this one that I'm seeing, Peak VA Solutions Virtual Accounting and Advisory with your logo. Um,
Hmm.
it's set up as a business page because it has how many
Okay.
employees you
Yeah.
have, it has that you're an accounting business, those kind of things. So it's set up correctly. Um, but yeah, he can share that with you. He could share that with me. I don't need the direct login, because it's a
Okay.
business page.
Right.
The other thing, and he's planning on continuing to post to your socials.
Well, I want to do the business page, the one that you're seeing.
Okay. And just as a side note, once you do decide you want to start making content, you post that to your personal page and then share it to your business page.
Okay.
So
Well,
your
I'm not on social media.
We don't want to do that.
I'm
Okay. You can post it pretty anonymously just as your business. It really is okay.
Yeah,
If
like I
you
don't
want
want to
to keep
do no videos of me. I don't want to do any of that.
That's fine. That's totally fine. You can keep your face off of it. It's totally fine.
Okay.
They do have AI videos that can make an AI avatar of you, and you don't actually have to do it. You just
Mm,
write the script, and then it's like this robot version of you that does it. Um,
okay.
we can work
Oh,
up to that though.
okay.
You don't have to be the face and voice of Peak VA Solutions just yet. It's really okay. Um, we can just do good old-fashioned marketing for a little bit.
Okay. Sounds good.
No, I know, it's intimidating to and then you get all the creepers and it's just weird. I get it. Okay, perfect. Is he posting to X?
I have no idea. I
Oh,
know we do have an account.
no, you haven't posted. Okay. That's good because X is garbage. Nobody uses it anymore.
Mm,
It's really political.
yeah.
So if there are like dicey political things you'd like to say, you can say those on
Mm.
X. That's the only place you could say them. But awesome. And then you have a contact envelope. Oh, your contact envelope doesn't go anywhere. That's okay.
On the website?
Yeah, the envelope
Mm,
button. Well, I'm on desktop. It should open like a mail to, so it should
yeah,
open my email. But it's not, and the phone isn't. Usually the phone I hide on desktop and only show it on mobile because
I see. Right.
nobody wants to FaceTime. Um,
Okay.
at the bottom it says your site contains affiliate links. Are you doing affiliate programs through?
Yes.
Is that the Bill.com FreshBooks or?
Yes. And then there's also some extra ones on the discounts page,
Oh,
which is I think like Monday.com,
are you using
some of
Monday?
just software. I did use Monday.com before
Okay, gotcha. What do you use to set up automations for your clients?
for QuickBooks.
Is it QuickBooks? That's what you said
Um,
you set up automations for service industries. That's through
yes.
QuickBooks.
So if they are using QuickBooks, we're probably looking at Shogo, Make.com, or XtraChef,
Okay.
ADP, Gusto, any of those automations that are already available. And I think like Make and Zapier, you know,
Yeah.
just trying to
Everything.
reach out there and see what we can do.
Gotcha, gotcha. Do you usually work with what they have already, or do you prefer to build from the bottom up?
As in what?
As in, they've been in business for a couple years. They've been like generally just kind of putting expenses and payroll into QuickBooks. Will you work with that, or do you try to move them into a different software? Um,
Initially, when, let's say, if they're manually entering journal entries for payroll,
yeah.
I will do it that month if I'm closing it. And then next
Oh,
month, I will
gotcha.
suggest, hey, we can do this. Or if we already have access to ADP, that's not going to cost anything extra. All you got to do is sync it and it'll be done in 2 minutes.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Sounds good. Click the links below to sign up on the platforms. Interesting. There's not a sign up link for Shopify. You have Shopify listed on your website, but there's no sign up link. Are you doing affiliates with Shopify?
I believe I have a partner with Shopify, and I think they have their own automation now to QuickBooks.
Okay. They should. They have
Right.
automations for everything else. I don't know specifically. Well, I mean, I've worked more with WooCommerce and
Yeah,
those kind of things.
Shopify, I have to actually manually do it for them.
Gotcha. Do you do a lot of work with e-commerce? Is that a different bucket that you'd like to work with, or?
No, I can still do Shopify and like Stripe, and that's where
Yeah.
Shogo comes in because it will integrate with like Stripe. And I think there's another one. There's another automation I can't think of the name right now that
Oh,
integrates with Stripe. But
there
yes.
are a lot of them. Yeah. Stripe is another one that everybody's kind of working with. Uh,
Yeah.
I don't do a lot in bookkeeping, but I've done a lot of e-com, and
Hmm.
Stripe is very popular. Okay, sounds good. So, uh, cool. What are your priorities? Where would your priorities be with this project?
Well, I definitely want to fix the website, make sure everything is up to date. I think that's like number one because I can't do any ads with a website like that, clearly.
No, you need landing pages for sure. Yeah.
So I feel like just the money spent for the Google ads is just a waste because of the website. So I'm going to say that's number one. Number two, at least before the end of the year, I just want to have some leads that are directly from me and not another bookkeeping firm or Belay or anybody else.
Gotcha. Do you have a goal on how many new clients you want by January?
I would say maybe smaller clients, 3 to 5. If it's a medium or a large client, like a property management or a restaurant, I would say 1.
Ooh,
That
property
would be
management. Okay, so that's a different bucket. Um, and we will need a landing page for that too. Are those the two that you'd like to start with, then service industries and property management companies?
um, I really don't care. I just want
Okay.
just want one of them. A restaurant, property management, service-based, those might be like the top 3.
Okay, restaurant, service-based. Oh, so service-based, you're not talking restaurants. You're talking like lawn care or handyman. What
Like
are
consulting, anyone who like needs to send an invoice for services like that.
Okay. That's interesting. That'll do really well on LinkedIn.
Um,
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Real estate, trying to think on some of my clients that I currently work with. Real estate, nonprofits. I feel like that's another
Oh,
big
nice.
one.
Yeah. You have experience working with nonprofits.
Mhm,
Like they have specific CPA or not CPA, bookkeeping requirements, right? Because
yes.
of the boards.
So like the grant tracking and some of that stuff I try to include on my website, like the unrestricted and
That
restricted
would be
loans.
great,
Yeah.
and you should definitely we should start there, I think,
Okay.
as a good place as a good bucket to target.
Okay.
Um, cool. That's awesome.
And let me
All
think of
right.
the nonprofits. I feel like one of them.
Do you have a case study that you could put together? Do you have information about one of the nonprofits and like what you've done to help them specifically? That includes keywords of like what you said, the grant tracking and those kind of things.
I might. I currently work with a school right now that's a nonprofit. And
Ooh.
some of these other nonprofits are with like the other bookkeeping firms. So
Yeah,
I feel
we
like
can't
they
really use
are
them.
off limits. And I have,
You can talk about what you do for them, like
okay,
the specific things that you do for them that's
right.
different for a nonprofit that they would know that they need, they may not have, and they may be looking for.
Okay.
Because that would be great. And that would help us target them and that would help them find you.
Okay. So you're saying start with nonprofits. I wonder if she's a nonprofit. I'm trying to think of who is all a nonprofit that I have that's not on the other. Yeah, service-based. That's a restaurant. That's a nonprofit. Real estate, property management. That's service-based staffing. I might have one.
Okay.
And it is a they're not open yet, but it's a grocery store, which is a nonprofit, and they should be opening within the next few
Interesting.
months.
I
Yep.
haven't heard of a nonprofit grocery. Well, we have one for low income
Yes.
families in our
Yep.
area. Okay. They
Hmm.
mostly run on donations like from like food that is
Yep.
almost out of date, those kind of things. Interesting. All right. I like that. Um, so for landing pages, would it be easier if I gave you like a template to fill out? for these different services, like, um, the general audience, individual services that you offer, what you can do, what you have experience in working for these different industries, um, and then maybe general examples if you have any. I mean, you're mostly getting things organized, you're not keeping people out of prison. So it's it's just to show that you have experience in these industries.
Right.
That's all we're trying to do. Um,
Okay. I
and
feel like
then
that should
as
be fine.
Okay. And then as you have clients of your own, then you can put logos and things like that,
Right.
of the people that you've worked with. But just to start off, just generally how you've helped and those kind of things.
Okay.
Sounds good. Uh,
And as far as time, how many hours are you thinking as far as, let's say, with just starting with nonprofits this month?
for like general website cleanup, landing page, and I can put together a content strategy for you pretty quickly. Um, just for some basic social media posts. Uh,
Okay. Is there
it
anything I need to purchase?
I don't think so. No. Once not really. I mean, you
Okay.
only have pretty much 3 social media pages, so we
Yeah.
can do that manually. It's no big deal. Um,
Okay.
even Hootsuite has a free plan, so we can automate the posting um without charging anything. Usually like agencies,
Right.
people with 12 profiles, that becomes a big deal.
Okay.
No, I really don't think so. I can do SEO pretty manually. Um, I guess Wix is the only thing if you want to move
Yeah.
from Ionis to Wix. Um, I think it's like $20 a month. Their basic
Yeah.
plan.
I'll send you access to Wix, and do you need access to the other website?
Not really. I can pull the
Right.
content from
Okay.
the front end. Um, Unless there's, like,
Okay.
pictures you wanna save, but it looks like these are all general stock images. S
Yeah. And then just the social media links. Okay.
Yeah, if you can send me access to socials, um, and then I'll tell you what I need for landing pages,
Okay.
kinda content would be super helpful, and then I'll put based on that content, once you get that content over to me, we'll start getting ads together. Um, I will make you a fun little branding page.
Okay.
Um, and yeah, that should get us started pretty easily.
Okay. And how many hours do you think we're looking at in September?
What, how many hours would you like? Do you have a budget for it?
I
Uh,
don't have a budget, but I want to be prepared.
okay.
So
I
like,
mean,
I mean, website is just first thing.
yeah, we can do 5 hours a week. We can do 10 hours a week.
Okay.
The website will probably take about 5 hours ish.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Um, I mean, if you want to do like 5 hours a week and that'll finish the website in a week. The next 5 hours will be building landing pages and kind of getting content strategy together. And then um, that'll get us through September. So by the end of September, we should have website finished. Um, we should have landing pages. And by the
Okay.
beginning of October, we should be ready to move into advertising and um, building out email funnels.
Okay. And then as far as advertising, what is your recommended amount as far as the budget for that?
The budget for that, Google Ads is gonna be more expensive. I'm sure you've figured that out. I think your cost per click for CPA for service business, and this is why I recommend um more niche because your niche keywords are gonna be less expensive than general bookkeeping.
Right.
Um, so the more we can look for nonprofit accounting service, those kind of keywords, it's gonna reduce your cost per click from probably $15 to 5 or 6.
Okay.
Um, so a general I mean, we can start with whatever you would like to budget. We do need to get I'll have to take a look inside your ad account if you can send me
Mhm.
access, see what you were posting and um what was your budget before?
I have like 3 campaigns, and I
Okay.
didn't really have a but I think it was like $5 a day. So I
Okay.
spent maybe 150.
Okay. Did you get anything?
It says I have a lot of clicks and impressions, but I didn't get any leads.
Okay. Well, that means that people were looking at your ad and they were either uninspired by your website or they didn't know where to go.
Yeah,
So, that means your ads were good and you were advertising things that people were interested in. They just didn't fall into your bucket,
right.
which
Okay.
which is okay. So we can I'll take a look at the ads, see what I would recommend optimizing. You have so those sound a little bit more like general brand awareness ads, um,
Yeah.
as opposed to specific services for niche industries like we were talking about. Um,
Okay.
so those are great, and but I would pause them until we get the landing pages
Yeah.
set up.
Okay.
And
And
but honestly, we can start with as small a budget as you'd like to, and then ramp up as we start seeing success and we start getting people into the bucket. It's really fine.
okay. And as far as budget, man, I feel like I'm fine with I just need to be prepared.
Sure.
And then as we kind of start small, we can, of course, grow if we do get some more leads. Is
Yeah.
there a project management you want to use like Monday or ClickUp? Or let me see what I have. I have Keeper and I have Carbon, and I can add you in those and
Okay.
share just like
Is
the
that what you
business
use for
side
your
of
team?
things. Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, either one is fine.
Okay.
I'm happy to incorporate with whatever you're currently using because that's gonna be a lot easier for you.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Well, I'm excited. I feel like
yeah.
you understand my pains.
I do, and I can definitely help you. It is going to be fine. But yeah, we'll prioritize website updates and then
Okay.
we'll get landing pages, we'll set up email and
Okay.
get you some leads.
Okay. And let me know what you need from me. So I'll get Wix access, Google Ads,
I get a
the
recording of this
LinkedIn.
call, right? Does it automatically send it?
Yes.
Okay, great.
But yeah, anything, just let me know what you need.
Okay.
And I'm open. I love your feedback too. You're like, I don't like this old man.
But it's totally fine that you don't want to put your face on it. It's just it's old white men. I've done a lot of work in the horticulture industry, and that was, like, the feedback from the younger garden ladies is that it's all old white men, and the work
Yeah.
I've done with accounting, it's all been old white men. Exclusively old white men. So, just I
Hmm.
don't know.
All right. I will get these sent out to you.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions for me?
I don't think so. Are we gonna
Okay.
go through Upwork? Will you
Yes, if you
send me
are
a
comfortable
contract?
with that, do
Yeah,
you want
sure,
to?
sure.
Okay.
They prefer
Um,
it that way, and I try not to make them angry.
yeah, I really don't care.
I
Especially because
mean,
it's a lot too. It costs a lot.
is it easier to budget if I, like, send you an well, do you want me to send you an invoice for, like, a chunk
I
of
would
hours and then
say,
is that
I
easier?
would say yes. Let me look at September. Well, if you want to track your hours for the first month and then send me an invoice, or if you want me to submit a deposit first, like half or whatever you think,
Okay,
um, for September, I think we should be good with that.
okay, sounds good. What is your email?
It is admin@peakvasolutions.com.
see. Okay, perfect. And what do you have a preference of where I invoice you? I usually use PayPal just because I've been using it for 1,000 years.
No, that's fine with me.
Okay, sounds good. I will so I'll send you an invoice for half of September or 2 weeks of September, 1 week in September. How do you want to do that?
Um, so what are we looking at for the rest of September? We have the 5 hours
It would be
for
probably
this
10,
week.
10 hours. Like,
So you want to do 10 hours for the last week of September to include it?
yeah, I can get started this
Okay.
weekend and do 5 hours, and then I'll do 5 hours next weekend. Or not next
Okay.
weekend, next week.
Next week. Okay. And for October, are you wanting to send a full amount for October?
I'll do two, half, and then half, if
So
that's okay.
every 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, well, I will make you a list from this recording of the
Okay.
things that I need from you, and I'll get that invoice worked up,
Okay.
and we won't tell Upwork anything.
Okay. Perfect. Sounds good. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
it was nice. Can you pronounce your name for me?
It's Chanel.
Chanel. Okay, great. I didn't want to pronounce it incorrectly. As someone who's been called Malari a lot, uh, didn't want to mispronounce it. Well, perfect.
You're kind.
Wait, when do you want to meet again? How often do you want to communicate through the email or how do you want to
Um,
talk to me?
let me send you an invite to Keeper.
Okay.
I wonder how that's gonna work.
We can plan on just emailing for now, and once you figure out the best way to do it on your end, just let me know. Um,
Yeah,
I'm
I
happy
might.
to do this again.
Okay. Yeah,
Or
let's just do an email. Just shoot me an email if you have any questions or if you do need to meet. I'm here pretty much every day. I work
same.
every day. Yeah. Um, so okay, yeah, so that's fine.
Okay, perfect. Well, I will be in touch.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye bye.